Hello, children. Good morning to you all. We are here for our next class. The other day, I have explained you how the Britishers were able to enter our country and how were they able to establish their rule in our country. Huh? It is all because of the weakness of the Indians. Understand, on bad quality, that is disunity. Because of the disunity, they were able to conquer our country. They spread their rule in our country. And after spreading the rule, how they tortured the people of India also explained. They, what they did after starting their rule in our country, they have concentrated only on the welfare of their country, only on the profit they wanted to get from India. Hmm? That's why what they did, what all they wanted to get from us, hmm? What all they wanted to get from us, they forced the Indians to do. For example, the India is the country of farmers, agriculture. They grow food grains mainly. Then what happened? They forced the Indians to grow a kind of plant called indigo. Leaves of this indigo would give blue color, which they used in dyeing the clothes. They forced the Indians to grow this plant instead of their food grains. So in this way they lacked in food grains. Understand? They were, though they did not know, they started it. Secondly, what did they do? Even cotton. India was famous in growing cotton, even in those days also. So they had their cloth mills, textile industries in England, which needed cotton. But they could not grow cotton because of cold weather. Understand? That's why they forced the Indians to grow cotton and sell them. And what did they do? They bought it at a very, very, very cheap rate. And they brought back the finished goods, completely done clothes or cloth material, which they forced and they sold it in the Indian market, and they forced the Indians to buy it. Understand? In that way, what happened? These cottage industries, handloom industries were closed forcibly. In this way, many people lost weavers and dyers and all. They lost their jobs. In that way, they also suffered a lot to earn their livelihood, money to lead their life. And many kingdoms they annexed to their kingdom, their rule. Means they took it forcibly and they gave some royalty to the people which they did not like. Many Indian kings became unhappy. Moreover, they made many unjust laws for the Indians to follow, or they should be implemented in India by the Indian kings. One of them was doctrine of lapse, I told you, according to which if the king dies without having his own son or daughter to succeed his throne or to rule the country after his death, such kingdom should be given to the British. It happened with Jhansi, Rani Lakshmi Bai's kingdom. Rani Lakshmi Bai's husband was Gangadhar Rao. They did not have any children of their own. So they adopted the child called Damodar Rao. Understand, this information British got. And they did not like it. They made a rule that no rulers should adopt any child of others. They should give away their kingdom to the British. But this was not liked by Rani Lakshmi Bai. Gangadhar Rao died due to some illness. So what did she do? She fought the British people. She revolted against the British people. Understand? Till here I taught. Now next, what happened? Not only this, there are some other reasons also for the Indians to start their revolt. Understand? What was it? I am going to teach you now. So next topic in our today's lesson is revolt of 1857. So our lesson name, struggle towards freedom. In that, today's topic is the revolt of 1856. The struggle towards freedom. So, first we learned coming of the Europeans for trade. Then we learned establishment of East India Company by the British in India in the year 1600. Then we learned ill treatment of the British with the Indians. And now, one more, we are going to learn the main topic, revolt of 1857. Understand? So, it is even called a Sepoy Mutiny. Why, I am going to explain you. Okay. So, you remember Sirajuddaula, the Nawab of Bengal, did not like the British keeping the force, building the fort around their trading companies without taking permission from the native rulers, from the kings. So he fought with the British exactly 100 years before this revolt of 1857. He fought in 1757 and died in the Battle of Plassey. Exactly after 100 years, the main war for independence of our country started in the year 1857. Understand? Before that also, there was lot of smoke spread among the Indian kings. Many Indian kings did not like to give away their kingdom to the British. They did not have the proper source to go through and revolt against the British. But there was a brave man called Mangal Pandey. There was a brave man called Mangal Pandey. You have had the movie also of Amir Khan. Understand? Amir Khan's movie, Mangal Pandey. Understand? That brave soldier, he bravely, straightforwardly revolted against the British. The cause for this was, I told in the beginning, when they started keeping the army force to protect the saying that they to protect their trading centers. That time they paid more salary to the British soldiers and they paid very less salary to the Indian soldiers. That's one reason. Second reason was they introduced new cartridges. New cartridges. Cartridges means barud, mandu, which we can put in the gun and shoot. These cartridges, they asked the Indians to use these cartridges. But what was wrong with these cartridges? They were greased. Greased means made smooth for use. They were greased with the fat of cow and pig. They used the fat of cow and pig. Cows and pigs to smoothen the cartridges. To smoothen means to make it smooth so that it can be inserted easily in the rifles. So, this hurt, the Indian soldiers came to know about it. What did they come to know? They came to know that the British people introduced the cartridges which were greased with the fat of cow and pig. They came to know about it. And they did not want to use these cartridges. Why? Because they were greased, made smooth or smoothened using the fat of cows and pigs. Body fat. Okay. Why they did not want to use the cartridges smoothened or greased with cows and the pig's fat? Means our Indians had religious feeling. All the Indians in those days, mostly Hindus and Muslims were there in India. Their religious feeling was hurt by this action of the British. Why? Because cow is the sacred animal, holy animal for the Hindus. And Muslims hated pigs. They'd never use the fat or meat of the pigs. So this is against their law of their religion. And Hindus will not bite the cartridges because it was greased with cow's fat. అండర్స్టాండ్ ఎంగిలి తెలిసినట్టు అవుతుంది కదా. ఆవు అంటే మనకి గోమాత దేవుడి లాగా. అందుకు అది because of this reason they were unable to use them. They did not like to use them. Understand why? Because they have to bite it with the teeth and open it, and then they have to throw on the enemies or put it in the rifle. This was not liked by the Indians because it hurt their religious feelings. Because there are Hindu and Muslim soldiers in the British army. The Indian soldiers were both Hindu and Muslims. And they did not like to use these cartridges because they were greased with cow and pig's fat. Because they have to bite it and use it. So this was the main reason for the revolt of 1857. Okay. The first man to revolt against the British was the soldier called Mangal Pandey. Understand? Among the soldiers, the first soldier to oppose the Britishers for using these cartridges was Mangal Pandey. Bravely he opposed. No, we are not going to use. Then they put him in the jail. They tied his hands to the poles, and they started beating him so badly, the British officer. Then what did he do? He spit on the face of the British. ఉమ్మేస్తాడు వాడు ముఖం మీద. అది వీళ్ళకి నచ్చలేదు బ్రిటిషర్స్. ఇంకా బాధలు పెడతారు, ఇంకా టార్చర్ పెట్టడం మొదలు పెడతారు. When the Indian soldiers in the British army came to know, they saw the boldness of Mangal Pandey, they also came forward and they also started fighting with the British. This is how the first beginning spark of the war for our independence started in India. Understand? So, ఇది సోల్జర్స్ అంటే ఎవరు? మన లాంగ్వేజ్లో సిపాయి అంటాం, హిందీలో సోల్జర్ని సిపాయి అంటాం. ఫస్ట్ టైం ఈ సోల్జర్సే స్టార్ట్ చేసినందుకు దానికి సిపాయి మ్యూటినీ అని పేరు వచ్చింది. అండర్స్టాండ్? ఫర్ ద ఫస్ట్ టైం మెనీ పీపుల్ టుగెదర్ రివోల్టెడ్ అగేన్స్ట్ ద బ్రిటిష్, గాట్ రెడీ టు ఫైట్ విత్ ద బ్రిటిష్. సో ఇట్ ఈస్ ఆల్సో కాల్డ్ ద ఫస్ట్ వార్ ఆఫ్ ఇండిపెండెన్స్ ఆల్సో. Okay, and where the Mangal Pandey started this revolt? In the place in Uttar Pradesh, place called Meerut. Meerut, it is a place in Uttar Pradesh. Understand? So, and in the year 1857, on May 10th, 1857, Mangal Pandey for the first time revolted against the British. That's why this is the beginning, foundation of our fight towards the freedom. This is the starting struggle for getting freedom for our country. That's why it is called the struggle towards freedom, and it is called revolt of 1857, because this revolt for the first time started by the Indian soldiers in the year 1857. By whom? By the soldiers. So it is also called Sipai Mutiny. And the first person to revolt against the British was the soldier called Mangal Pandey. And by seeing his boldness, bravery, other soldiers also came forward to fight against the British. Understand? So this spread like a wildfire. Many people joined them for the first war of independence. Understand? It started from Meerut in UP. Then it spread to many places like near Delhi, Kanpur, Meerut, Barakpur, Jhansi, Lucknow, Gwalior, Ara, and Faizabad. These are the places where the first war started. Seeing the soldiers revolting against the British, the kings who really were feeling bad for their panic condition under the British, they who did not like the British rule or the laws imposed by them, they also came forward to fight the British. Among them, the brave Queen Rani Lakshmibai was also there. Understand? The mutiny or this revolt spread in most of the places in North India, like Meerut, Delhi, Kanpur, Lucknow, and what else? Gwalior, Faizabad, Ara, all these places. So, who are the places from all these places? Let us know. Bahadur Shah Zafar, Rani Lakshmibai. We call them the leaders of the revolt of 1857. By seeing the bravery of the soldiers, other kings and queens also came forward. They were Rani Lakshmi Bai of Jhansi. So we call them from Jhansi. Nana Sahib, who treated Lakshmi Bai as her own brother, Nana Sahib and Tantya Tope. From Kanpur. Bahadur Shah Zafar. From the Delhi Mughal throne. He was the last emperor of Mughals. Then Kuvar Singh. Kuvar Singh from Bihar. Begum Hazrat Mahal. From Awadh. These were the main people who revolted against the British after seeing Mangal Pandey's courage to fight against the British. Because they were also suffering. Rani Lakshmi Bai had her own reason. Because they forced her to give away her kingdom because they did not have their own children. Doctrine of lapse. Nana Sahib and Tantya Tope also supported her. Then Bahadur Shah Zafar. He was actually the emperor of Mughal dynasty, last emperor. But they treated him like a slave. Kuvar Singh of Bihar, because they forced the Bihari farmers to grow whatever they wanted, British wanted. He did not like it. Begum Hazrat Mahal, Muslim king, queen she also. These people revolted against the British. They asked the people to come forward and fight the British people. Understand? Many villages were burnt down. Understand? After fierce battle, the British soldiers captured Delhi city and the palace. They killed hundreds of people. Many villages were burnt down. Thousands were hanged. Bahadur Shah and his two sons were taken prisoners. The sons were later shot dead and the old emperor was sent away to Burma, Myanmar. And they took away his eyes also, children. So badly, brutally, cruelly they behaved with Indians. Though so many people came together, but it was not a successful revolt. The reason behind it was many kings supported the British. The revolt was not uniformly spread all over the India. It was only in the north. And what happened? The Indians did not have any modern weapons with them. Due to all these reasons, they were not successful in revolting against the British. If they were successful, our country would have become free during 1857 also. After that, some 250 years we fought for our freedom. Understand? But anyways, it led to lot of changes in the British rule. East India Company was ruling our country, but it was due to this revolt It was the end of the East India Company rule, and it is the Rani of, or the Queen of England, Elizabeth. She started her rule from England itself, and many people understood the importance of freedom. Now they were ready to fight for the freedom of their country, and in this way, the mutiny or the revolt of 1857 laid the foundation for the struggle for freedom. So it was the beginning of the struggle, battle for freedom in our country. Understand? Though the revolt of 1857 did not succeed, means it did not become successful, even then it shook the foundation of the British rule. Now they understood. ఇన్ని రోజులు ఏమన్నా ఇండియన్స్ ఇగ్నోరెంట్ పీపుల్, వాళ్ళకి ఏం తెలుస్తుంది, వాళ్ళు ఇలాగే నోరు మూసుకొని మనం ఇచ్చిన బాధలన్నీ భరిస్తూ ఉంటారు అని అనుకుంటారు. కానీ ఒక్కసారి ఇంతమంది రివోల్ట్ చేసినప్పుడు వాళ్ళకి ఏమనిపిస్తుంది, ఓ వీళ్ళలో కూడా ఒక స్పార్క్ ఉంది, వాళ్ళు ఏమైనా చేయగలుగుతారు మమ్మల్ని అనే భయము వచ్చేస్తుంది. The fear of insecurity developed among the British. Understand? Because seeing the bravery of the Indians, they did not care for their lives also. Rani Lakshmibai, in the month of July in 1857, she died at the age of 27 years, children, for the sake of our country, fighting with the British in the battlefield. The British came down and saluted her for her bravery. Understand? She tied her son to the back of her and she started fighting. This is how all the people who joined the revolt were very brave. Though they lost their lives, even Bahadur Shah Zafar was imprisoned by the British. They arrested him and his sons. They killed his sons, and he was put in Burma jail, and they removed his eyes also, children. Whatever it was, but it laid the foundation of the freedom movement in India. National feeling developed among the Indians. Now they awoke towards the independence movement. They understood that now it is enough. We should fight for the independence of our country. Understand? This is what is this lesson, the struggle towards freedom. So, lesson explanation is over by today. Tomorrow I will give you new terms so that you can read the lesson and understand still better. Even if I left any one or two lines or any up and downs are there, if you read you will come to know. So here I stop. Thank you, children.